Top of the top. What's up? What's up? We up. What's up? Top of the top. Good morning. Hopefully everybody good this morning. All right, let's go. Let's go. Another day. The week going fast. But we up as usual. What's up, y'all? What's good? What's up? Intro. Gonna get into it, man. The saga continues. It continues. Let's go. What's up, Black? What's up, EK? What's up, Sandra? What's up, LA Slim? Shout out to LA Slim, man. Shout out to my people in LA, man. Shout out to my people in California, all over. What's up, East Coast to West Coast? That's right. Hey, look, everything real around here. So everybody know what's up. What's up, you Star? What's up? What's up, Mike Flame? What's good? What's up, Dramatic LJ? We live. Let's go. Everything will be timestamped. All right. Y'all waited long enough. I will holler at y'all throughout the show. Y'all stay tuned. So we got to go there. Let's go. All right. Y'all saw the story yesterday. Beyonce shows love to Malcolm. I saw a lot of celebrities showing love to Malcolm. They was doing a lot of talking, y'all. Can you now see how the vultures? And on this part, I'm not just talking about Beyonce because you know she working right now. But can y'all see how the vultures got a lot to say now? The more they were quiet during the Diddy trial, they were going to be exposed even more. Everybody want to speak on Malcolm. Nobody said nothing during the Diddy trial or before that. All right, they all exposed, y'all, and they have nothing left. Yes, we also going to talk about TYRESE and his shenanigans. Yeah, y'all know about that. TYRESE allegedly begging Mary J. Blige. But I'm telling y'all, man, in my opinion, man, all they doing left is acting. That's about it. So anyway, I'm going to holler at y'all. All right, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into it, man. We're going to get into it. What's up? Everybody good this morning? What's up? What's up, y'all? Let's just go. Let's go. All right. Bill also has something to say. Allegedly, Bill said something through his peoples. Allegedly, Bill, man, I don't even know. I have no proof where Bill is at. I have not seen this man in years. This man been home since 21. I have not seen Bill, but somebody gave a statement. It's supposed to be Bill gave a statement, y'all. We're gonna talk about that. It's also showing you how I see this stuff still going on, man. Jay-Z secret love child update. Man claiming to be rapper's son hit with 2022 court injunction for many frivolous court filings. Thank you, RT Val. Thank you. Thank you, family. So look, now I'm gonna show you how everybody else addressed Jay-Z. Jay-Z's secret love child. That's they say it straight up. Like when I talk about how other media don't play, like they just gonna tell you, like, you know, I'm just gonna show you, man, how people not scared of him and people gonna tell you what it is, but it's not just that. You see how they address it as Jay-Z's secret love child. They not labeling it as it's just some man out of nowhere. You get it? They said Jay-Z's secret love child. But yeah, I know Jay-Z put out news on his own self, so he tried to put out news with basically he tried to have his lawyer saying that this man already got he from Jay-Z's perspective and his lawyer, they're trying to make it like this man already been exposed because he got turned down more than once, 2 times, and he got turned down with him and his mother. And Jay-Z and him trying to put it out there like his mother was delusional. And she basically, it was basically another man, his father, and now she coming for Jay-Z. But let's just be technical. This is the situation of the same thing in real life, as if a man took care of a child. Okay, it wasn't his. He signed the birth, because you know it's based on who signed who name on the birth certificate. So allegedly, another man was blamed for being a father. You know, this happened all the time. Not just blame, you know, whatever. People played a role. So Jay-Z is trying to make it like whatever man was his father in his life, or whatever man, that's his real father. I'm not his father. But we know this is all about what? Taking a test. So, like I said, Jay-Z always going to expose himself. Salute LA Slim. What's up? That's right. Long live dog. So look, right? Why is Jay-Z wasting time with statements? The point is this, y'all. That's why I say everything is real life now. It's very simple. All he got to do is take the test. That's it. Now I'm just going to keep slowing it down when I say he controls the media. Put their own media out on themselves. Say what they want to say against you, or whatever. Make their whole media concept is make them look good and make other people look like trash. Also manipulate media however they want to play it out. So this is very simple. I'm not looking at them as nothing but as regular people. So common sense in the real world, just take the test and it'll be dead. What's all the press release? What's all this? Get it? They talking about what the court said. Well, the court said basically it was first she said it wasn't. No, she probably had another man on that certificate, whatever the situation was. That man kept getting thrown out. So it made it look like basically this man and his mother, they were constantly trying to get Jay-Z since 2010. It really go back before 2010. Because by 2010, up to now, they try to make it like him and his mother was some lunatics that keep trying to say Jay-Z they father like they lunatics. But on the other side of that, it's really showing how this man and his mother have been going hard at Jay-Z trying to get him to step up. And I told y'all we're going to need Maury. Only way this is going to get solved, we're going to need Maury Povich to come back. That's it. Maury going to have to go live and put Jay-Z on the spot. That's it. Other than that, see, maybe Jay-Z also thought being that this man's mother's dead, he was finished with it. That's how it's starting to look. But anyway, this is what they said about Jay-Z. Y'all know that already. All right. So like I said, don't matter what he say or do, nobody respect him. All right. Majority of the country is what it is. Now I can do living polls to show y'all polls and proof of one section, another section. I can do it from an entertainment perspective, show you this a percentage. I can show y'all real numbers. So all they doing is finessing this media because nobody believes them, y'all, and nobody likes their ass. It's just the facts. All right, it's just the facts. Meaning he can play all these media games he want, but it's not going to stop. Because people not going to stop till they don't show their face no more. That's what's going to happen. All right? And you got to also remember, y'all, it's about a lot of people. Y'all know they have made more enemies in their career than friends. This is a fact. They have more enemies than friends. Now, mind you, they're grouped together, but each one of them got their own set of enemies. Jay-Z got his own enemies. Beyonce got her own enemies for whatever reason. They got enemies. That's one thing. Then they got people that don't like them. You know, people don't like people for their own reasons. That's another reason. Then it's political, why people don't like them. That's another reason, another strike. You get it? Then it's the things they're accused of doing. That's another strike why people don't like them. So like I said, only thing they have left is their music and their fans, and that's it. All right, that's it. What's up, Laura? What's up, Lisa? What's up, all y'all? What's up, 1D? Seeker Truth. So I just give y'all the layout of the whole picture. That's it. So I'm showing you how other news, meaning everything outside that box, this is how they cover the whole situation. Jay-Z's secret love child update. They call him his secret love child, man. You see, they're not saying, man, out of nowhere accused. You get it? It's how they're addressing it. They're saying that's his secret love child. That's the narrative being pushed on him till he prove otherwise. That's my point. Until he prove otherwise, that's what they pushing on him. That's his love. That's his love child. The rapper's legal team noted satellite paternity has already been established in a separate proceeding, and the person was ordered to pay child support. Jay's legal team said satellite late mother was told by the court in 2010 she could not wait 17 years to name a second man as a father. Now, like I said, we have no proof of this. This Jay-Z lawyer's talking. We have no proof of nothing. This media talking. We don't even know if this is his lawyer. That woman has passed away. But hey, if he telling the truth, according to Jay-Z, Jay-Z's legal team said Satterwhite's late mother was told by the courts in 2010. But that is your proof. They've been pursuing this since 2010. Really before that. Because remember, the paperwork had to be in before that. So what are we talking about? Something 15 years later, right? What else? That's also when he was young. You know why this really messed up? I'm going to be honest with you. It's making sense now. I'm going to keep telling you, the more they stick around, they expose. It makes sense. Because Jay-Z and Beyonce got married in 2008. So after they got married 2008, this paperwork come out right after that. So you know this was a what? Problem. Why else? Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't have no kids yet. But it's also showing you, this is how I'm looking at it. It's making sense to me now. If he would have took care of it back then, he wouldn't have had no problems. But being that I've been going into all the history, when I tell people there's nothing in this game that we didn't cover already, from front to back. This is why I troll people about chasing trending topics. This is why they don't know nothing. Because when I went back into the history, when I went into how to prove that Diddy controlled both of them, when he put them together around 2003, but they didn't get married in 2008. And they didn't get married until somebody else was coming in office, a man and his wife. When the first couple was coming in that office, they got married in 2008. So as you see, this paperwork goes back to back then. So you remember, he had power. We know this. He was able to get it. Get out here. Throw it out. Get out. He told you what? Got the president on speed dial. So at this time, he with the president, and ain't nothing going to touch Jay-Z. And this is what I was telling y'all. It's up for him because he don't have no more protection. But see, he was able to get it, throw it out back then. It's no way in hell Jay-Z was down with the White House, and this weak-ass case was going to hold some weight at its most important time. Also, remember, 2008, Jay-Z had no hip-hop career. He was in the what? Being executive and being a politician. Y'all forget all that part. His ass back on stage now because his political gimmick is up. His CEO gimmicks are up. So now his ass back on stage rapping. I told you they're not king and queen no more. Their ass back working. Now, let me take it off of this because my point of this was they got married 2008. This paperwork got thrown out by whatever he got done to it by 2010, it was done. But I'm not stupid. That paperwork had to be in before 2010. So they was not going, he was not, trust me, that lady and this man and his mother, that was wrong timing because the truth is they was a threat because Jay-Z, well, the child mother that Jay-Z was with, don't forget, is also tied in that allegedly she was young. See, allegedly, now I don't know if she was young when he got her pregnant, but it, according to what she said, because I've been on top of this, she claimed that Jay-Z used to leave from Brooklyn to come pick her up and take her back to Brooklyn. And she was supposed to be young. I think like 17, something like that. I think like 17. But he was going to get her, bringing her back to New York. And I'm like, oh, that's proof he couldn't get no chicks in New York. He couldn't get no girls in New York at his time, in his day, because he had to go out of town to get some. Because I know what's up. But according to the, see, that's why I say it's more than just that pregnancy test. It's the history of how he got with his mother. Because if he acknowledged the test, then it's going to trace back to how he got her pregnant. And then it's going to go back to how, get it? He was going to pick her up, which now would be called trafficking. Now, nowadays, right? Remember, back then it was normal. But say right now, right? If somebody goes to another state, okay, you married online. This happened in real life, too. The dudes got locked up for it. In this case, she was 16. But you meet somebody online. Say they lie, say they 19. The whole time, they 17. But you were bringing them back to the crib at your state, and y'all were messing around for a minute. But really, you were trafficking a minor from state to state for sexual purposes. See, what now that'll get your ass fried. So that's why Jay-Z also don't want to acknowledge this shit because that's in the story. All right, that's in the story that he was going to pick up his mother, bringing her back to Brooklyn, Marcy Projects. Get it? All right. So this would have been a stain back then when they first got married. So you also seeing that He kept it under the rug, but 15 years later, it's back to haunt him. So that's why I say this is just to dirty him up. But just know, they calling him his love child, whether he acknowledge it or not. They saying that's your son, bro. So I guess you got to prove the public wrong. All right, now we're going to get into this part. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, Tiger? Hey, LJ. I didn't see you take no pictures at the concert. I didn't see you taking no pictures at the concert. Now, I ain't say number 4. Y'all know Beyonce performed in New York already, right? You know she performed in New York already, right? Yeah. See, they want everybody to focus on Atlanta, but they didn't say nothing about New York, now did they? Did Jay-Z come on stage in New York City? All right. Latasha Jordan did not go to the concert. No, she didn't. She just be trolling with them bees. She ain't go to that shit. All right, let's go. Yeah, they performed in New York already, y'all. So I'm also going to show you. Now I'm going to show you again how media is controlled. If that concert in New York was hitting, you would have heard about it. But you ain't hear about that Cowboy Carter concert in New York, now did you? First things first. All right, in my opinion, it's sad. They sad and pitiful. We know that they're dark, depressing, and miserable. And you're going to see that now. Everybody wants to take time out to speak on Malcolm Jamal Warner when they're the same people probably turned their back on him. Was I not just saying yesterday, maybe BT turned their back on him? Because in their game, when you're not a star no more, you don't mean nothing. Even though he was still working. You never say, that's why I say they've been exposed themselves to me. They only salute you when you're dead. They blackball you alive. They don't put you on. They don't show you love. But when you're dead, they all run to your name because they know if I'm a celebrity, I have nothing going on. Hey, I got a trending topic for the day. A dead man. You see them do it, everybody, y'all. I'm telling you, they're so fake and exposed because they've been doing this shit so long. Plus, everybody's life is on social media. So the truth is, none of this social media shit work because the shit is old now. All right? When somebody die, what they going to do? Go live. When somebody's sick, what they going to do? Go live. They're going to hit the button. They're going to take a picture. They're going to get a response. Other than that, Diddy trial, they was what? Crickets. Nobody said nothing. So you mean to tell me they said they don't know Diddy, but they want to salute Malcolm Jamal Warner? See that? Malcolm Jamal Warner in death made everybody start talking. Did you notice that? Let's go. No, y'all, they're disgusting and they're exposed. Now, you saw yesterday Beyonce trending. Oh, because she what? Showed love to who? Malcolm Jamal Warner. But that ain't it. She put that man's face on her website. For what? They had no dealings with him. You didn't see them get that man no job. For what? Well, anyway, she puts that man's face on her platform. And I know how they get down. One is for clout, but I also peep very disrespectful and petty because they not nothing but trash, y'all. And her husband is Jay-Z. All right? So you're going to see, y'all. Now you're going to see today, whoever didn't do their real homework, you're going to see how it was a big trending topic about what? Beyonce shows love to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Now let me show you how all this shit be rigged up, man. They make a whole, there you go. Huh? Getting clout off the dead. That's what they've been doing. That's right. Getting clout off the dead. Did you know they backwards? They love death. They celebrate that shit. They love death. They love it. They love it. They love it. Yes, they do, y'all. They love death. That's right. They love it. Yes, they do. They're dark. So let me show you something now. What's up, Connect? Black Jack, what's up, y'all? All the family up here today. Let's just go, y'all, because I'm going to show you. With this, all this media you saw about her doing something, which was a Rock Nation publicity stunt. Let's look at the love they showed Malcolm Jamal Warner on her websites. That right there, that little ass picture with that little ass writing. Then on top of that, I catch everything. They put his picture in black and white. Who puts a dead person on a page? Unless that was your friend or family. No, that's called clout chasing. That's called sad. It's called horrible. Are you trying to harvest this dead man's energy? Huh? Are you trying to harvest and channel his dead energy? Are you trying to tap into this man's dead publicity and condolences and praise? Are you trying to channel that praise to your channel? Because you're exposed, guys. I told you your shit don't work. And then you put the man picture in black and white. This little picture made a trending topic in your community yesterday. Just to show you, they make up shit whenever they feel like it. To show you that this shit ain't about nothing. A little ass picture, really to bring attention to the webpage so you'll pay attention to the what? Concert. Then look at the picture. That's exactly this. I'm just going to keep showing y'all they exposed, guys. This the picture, y'all. They couldn't even get that man a decent picture. Man, people on YouTube and content creators and gave this man better pictures than that. Stop it. It's the truth. No, it's for clout. It's about me, and I'm going to use that little ass picture to bring that traffic. See? Make him little, big. No, y'all, that's disrespect. It's disrespect. If I was his family, I'd tell him take that shit down. All right? Then they're going to put it in black and white. Why? Because they're dark. They're dark, y'all. Trust me, man, they magic don't work. You see? They not performing on stage. That chick working witchcraft. That's right. Ozzyosbourne going too. That's the king of heavy metal. That's right. A real superstar. See that? Wherever they go, they going to spread their cult, y'all. That's all they doing, working magic on their ass. They ain't performing shit. Meanwhile, look. See? This went viral yesterday, y'all. Now, on top of that, what y'all not getting, look at the fucking words. Look at the words under the picture. The word's supposed to be tributes. Do you get it, y'all? They not showing this man no love. That's some fake shit. Do you see that? Put the man on the website with a concert at, the merch, and all that other stuff. Not on the social media page. The website. Y'all, they are disgusting, man. I'm just gonna tell you. Meanwhile, it's very simple, y'all. Post a picture of Malcolm. Don't acknowledge Diddy. That's right. Told you, nobody gets a pass till the diddler gets his time will come home. Huh? Do we got to go back into this? Do we got to go back into the cartoon when the shit first happened? When we got the clues that Jay-Z and Beyonce were trying to run from Diddy, trying to leave him in dirt, trying to leave him behind, trying to watch him be finished. The cartoon said, y'all, this how you going to do me, Jay? This how y'all going to do me after everything I done for y'all? That's right. Then what else they do to Diddy? Deny his ass. Telling you, it's going to end bad for them, y'all. I hope y'all don't think the diddler finished. Now, if he ain't, I'm going to tell you like this. He ain't finished with them. That's all you got to know. He ain't finished with them. They denied that man like Peter, man. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And they did it publicly. And it's a bold-faced lie. That's the whole key. The whole key to the real part of the truth is, y'all, anybody else could deny Diddy. Anybody else. This man can't deny that, man. This idiot, you on a song with Biggie in 1996. You would not be on that song with Biggie unless Diddy approved it. Then your homeboy Sauce Money wrote all about the Benjamins for Diddy. Why would you say that? So if anybody taking this shit personal, it's going to be Diddy. And I know something. I don't know a lot about this man, but I know Jay-Z, between Diddy, Kanye, and other people, they got a nice plan for him. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. Since I've been catching these clues, I have not been wrong yet. Because they already been saying that, Jay-Z, you turned your back, meaning you full of shit. You 100% crimey, partner in crime, and you full of shit. And the whole narrative is, y'all were quiet during the Diddy trial. Now they want to try to capitalize off Malcolm Jamal Warner. See that? They ain't put no picture up, say free Diddy, did they? Hell no. Hell no. All right? So you saying what's up. Told you, man, Ray J more real than Jay-Z, man. Even Ray J went hard for Diddy on some real talk. All right? That's the whole key. Ray J went harder. Ray J went hard for Diddy. TYRESE Bow Wow spoke up for Diddy. That's why I say it's the ones you think are the punks and the other people, they the ones spoke up for him. And they the ones ain't even from New York. But you're going to see this guy right here, he denied the man. So I'm only saying that because you got the proof. Quiet the whole trial. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Shh, running. Now Malcolm dies. They want to take the attention on it, put it on them or from him. The bitch is trying to put attention on her from Malcolm, y'all. This shit is disgusting, guys. It's fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Then they gonna put this little ass, old ass picture from the goddamn 80s. I'm gonna show, hey y'all, guess what? We're gonna have some laughs. I'm gonna show you why they put that picture up. I'm gonna say Jay-Z told her to do it. All right? I'm gonna tell her, you're gonna look at the mind of Jay-Z now, his weak ass. Yeah, that's right. You're gonna see a man with low self-esteem. That's what that picture means. A man with low self-esteem. He would not, you're gonna put his old THEO picture up and in black and white. He will not get no attention on your site. You will not put no man on your site, dead or alive. We're going to look at it. Because guess what? Family, we know we online. It's thousands and thousands of pictures. Why would she just pick that picture? Jay-Z told her to. All right, let's go. Because I'm just showing you how. They all about they self. You're seeing it right now. All about they self. They know how to put their self in the headlines. But all celebrities do it. Now you're going to see celebrities saying, yo, I remember the time when I first met him, and I remember everybody had these stories because they don't have nothing else. This is how they capitalize off the dead. You're going to see something. They can't do nothing naturally. They got to wait till somebody die. Do you know as people built their YouTube channels or people dying? They covered so many dead. Remember all them people dying? They covered every dead story. That's why they channel dead now. That's right. No, y'all. They could have put this picture of THEO. No, low self-esteem, man. You will not put a man on your channel. Meaning, not even her channel. That's her website. So let's go. Now to show you the sadness of Malcolm Jamal Warner's death, to show you how all the vultures trying to capitalize. You looking at an autographed picture of THEO. Yesterday, this week, these autographed pictures been flying off the shelf. Because what some people don't know, in this game, they actually have autograph signing. It's companies and people behind this stuff. When an artist goes to a certain level, sometime when they fall off, they get a lot of autographs from them. Or they get a lot of autographs in GP. So when they pass away, they should be worth money. They do this stuff in Vegas too. I seen them. They did it with Michael Vick, made him have an autograph signing. They do it with Mike Tyson. Yeah, because once it's all over, them autographs, they're going to sell. Yes. So guess what, y'all? All of his autographs were flying off the shelf. eBay. Flying. See? Worth more dead than alive, y'all. They celebrate death. I learned this back in the day, too. And remember, every time somebody would die, and then next thing you know, the T-shirts would come out. Dead Michael Jackson on the shirt. Dead Aaliyah on the shirt. Remember? And then all the people with the Chinese stars and all that, they always had the shirts after somebody died. I knew that back then. Remember? Biggie, Pop. They knew back then when somebody died, go print up T-shirts. They always knew that stuff, man. They always knew about capitalizing on death. Yes. Yes. So I'm just showing you, y'all, how everybody making money while he dead. Now, I ain't saying, like I said, people do what they do. I'm just showing you. All right? See that? All these are autographed for sale on eBay. eBay Australia. eBay everywhere. See that? It's flying off the shelf. See that, y'all? It's showing you how the world is, man. Told you this world ain't nothing. You worth more dead than alive. When you alive, you don't get no love. When you dead, all the love, y'all, because it's fake love. No, tell you, man, that's the shit they be on, y'all. They all on that shit. They on that shit, y'all. So now y'all see. This how they feel about you when you dead, y'all. Everybody want to sell your autograph. People want to put you on their website. See, on their website where they make their money at. That's how they do. Look, y'all, here's the tribute. What up, Blackjack? Rest in power. See how they do? Y'all didn't know, man. I'm going to tell y'all all the tricks of these people, man, because your people follow their ass. They say rest in power instead of saying rest in peace because they don't want you to have no peace. Huh? What the rest in power? What the hell is that? No, that shit people made up. because they don't want you to rest in peace. They don't want you to they don't want you to have peace when you're living. They don't want you to have peace when you're dead. Rest in power. Some people say rest in piss. That's what we say in gangbanging. Yeah. That we say to ops. They say rest in power. But I know the game. As long as you don't say rest in peace, it's not showing love. See that? Rest in power. They fake as hell, y'all. And what? Put a 5-point star on his head. Told you, man, they're full of shit, man. Let's go. Rest in power. MalcolmJamalwarner. Thanks for being a big part of our shared television history. You will be missed. Fake love. Thanks for being a big part of our shared television history. See, we just got television history. In real life, you ain't really nothing for real. See that? Television history. What else is Beyonce telling you? What I be telling y'all? She knows that everything on TV is fake. That's why she say, I shared television history, because TV is fake. You get it? It's entertainment, meaning everything on TV is fake. Get it? If you just watch the Cosby Show on TV, but it didn't translate into your real life, and your real life wasn't like the Cosby Show, then it was just some shit on TV. But this is the fake clout. This is the fake love, y'all. Thanks for being a big part of our shared television history. She didn't say, thank you, whatever, for inspiring me or what you did for me. You get it? When I did a live yesterday, I told you about about THEO. I told you I saw THEO when I was young. But not only that, I also told you what the role he played. Thank you, in life. No, this is called fake love, guys. What's up? Thank you very much for getting a membership. Thank you very much. So I'm just showing you. She didn't say thanks for being a part of my life. She didn't say thanks for being a part of my television history. She said our. This is fake love, y'all. It's disgusting. All right? And it could have got a better picture than that. You know it's goddamn 2025. You done seen them take a million pictures. You know damn well if that was her, that shit gonna be on fleek. It's gonna be crystal clear. They put some carbon copy black and white picture from the 80s also to make it look like, because they do that a lot too in Hollywood. They always try to make like the 80s real old with them black and white pictures, man. What up, D-Hobbs? No, it's called He Ain't Getting No Shine on My Page. That's what it's called. Thanks, D-Hobbs. That's right, uncomfortable truth. All right, let's go. Let's go, y'all. I'm just slowing it up to show y'all the narrative of everybody clout chasing this man. For one, Diddy trial was from May 5th. Y'all see how fast things went from May? You're going to see his trial started the day of the dead, and since then, everything been dead. But not only that, you seeing how everybody got all this energy. Now that the Diddy trial over with, everybody's waiting for him to get his time. They think he going to get fried now, but they forget Diddy can drop he can drop a hot diss track on them right now. Meaning he can tell a whole lot of shit if he feel like it. He's gonna wake up tomorrow and say, man, I'm gonna tell on all their ass. All right, that's what Nicky Barnes did. All right, Nicky Barnes didn't tell after he got his time. Then he said, you know what? I think I'm gonna tell on everybody. Diddy might do that. Who knows? But I'm gonna tell you this part. You see, everybody's trying to. Everybody in Hollywood is trying to. The Black Hollywood. They're trying to slide their way in through Malcolm, like the Diddy trial never happened. So that's what we talking about today. We're gonna talk about Tyrese, punk ass too. Yep, they all trying to do it. Let's go. But they was quiet. Malcolm Jamal Warner, Sons of Anarchy, signed autograph. 8x10 photo. Now, I didn't even know he was on that show. Let's go. Now, it was some stuff about Malcolm I didn't know neither. Now, let's look at this picture. Guess what else? Well, some of y'all already know. Cuba Gooding Jr. also have been sued for Diddy behavior. All right, abusing women. Not just he's not just abuser, he's a pervert. He was groping women. He was putting his tongue in women's mouth. He don't know. High on blow, all of that. High on all type of drugs. Doing whatever he want. And he was wilding out with Diddy too in that lawsuit with Diddy. He's in lawsuits with Diddy as we speak. Cuba Gooding Jr. Yes, the Boys in the Hood legacy is ruined. It's ruined. Y'all forget John Singleton, one of the best movie directors. He died before his time. What else about? I can show you how this shit be weird. John Singleton was behind Snowfall. But the actor in Snowfall, he was down with Jay-Z. Yes, Jay-Z also had his hands in that guy. It is alleged that the guy from Snowfall, what is he, African? Whatever, he from British, whatever. It is said that Jay-Z helped him get his American citizenship. Yeah. So, yeah. Now, also, you got proof through the Diddy trial, through the lawsuits, that Cuba Gooding Jr. also hung around Diddy. So, we know a lot of people that have been around Diddy, whether they're in trouble or not. But it's starting to get a little weird with Malcolm Jamal Warner, because he be behind the scenes, but a lot of stuff we don't know. And I'm saying that for a reason, because he did have another side to him that I didn't know about. I didn't know. So I'm going to be real. I never knew he dropped the album. I didn't know he was singing and stuff like that. Some of y'all probably did, but I didn't know that. I didn't know he was making music. I did not know that. Also, I got to correct something from yesterday. I didn't know his podcast been out for a year. It wasn't making no noise. But he passed away after posting his next podcast. So I will have to do my homework to see what his podcast is actually about. As far as, is it about agendas? What it's really about? But I didn't even know he was making music. Yes, THEO had another side. My point is, you also will see, this is an autograph somebody selling. You also will see, ain't no way in hell Beyonce will put this on her webpage now, would she? Hell no. Hell no. Jay-Z said, let me pick the picture. He kept scrolling through the Google images. He said, I found one right here. He said, matter of fact, put a filter on it, make it black and white. No, y'all, I didn't know he was a singer, man. Malcolm Jamal Warner wants to change stereotypes in Not All Hood podcast. Now, y'all know yesterday we was talking about the podcast, which means now I can see his podcast had an agenda. His agenda was to change all stereotypes, because Malcolm knows. Malcolm was also being like a little Bill Cosby. He understood that the image of these people became so destroyed and so dysfunctional. He was trying to restore the image back, trying to go back positive. But I didn't know it been out. See the date? June 14th, 2024, which means this podcast been out for over a year. I had no clue it been out for over a year, but I did say in the last day, everybody from Black entertainment, everybody from a certain department going to be podcasters. That's it. That's going to be the only form left for them to make money off their name. And they're going to be used for commercial ads and revenues. Yes, companies make more money online now. They make more money. These celebrities generate way more money on the internet. See, let me show you how this is the pimp game the industry played. Thank Black. The industry is smart. They say, look, if we have to pay you to do a commercial on TV, that's more money. That's more money. See, if we got to pay you for a commercial on TV, you might say you want 100,000. But if we turn on your ass in the podcasters, now you're going to do these commercials for this ad revenue. Get it? You're going to take less of money. And it could be for the same ad on TV. No, you're going to do it on, this is what I was trying to tell y'all with the overground and underground. It's back to video, audio. No, y'all going to do these audio ads because y'all going to get paid less. That's why you ain't going to be on TV. The TV rises they stock. No, they got so many Black celebrities online. They are making so much money off all of their ads on online revenue and streaming revenue. Y'all going to stay your ass on this internet. That's what they making all that underground money. And they're making more money in returns off their ads. They got to pay less for promotion, and they don't got to pay a lot for commercials. So I know what's going on. Also, they're using them to push these low-level brands. But my point is, that's Black entertainment job now, to push all merchandise on the underground. That's why on the underground, they what? Selling liquor. They advertising what? Hard-on pills. What they gonna say? Yeah, Shannonsharpe be having Oscar Mayer commercials. Yep, Oscar Mayer hot dogs and stuff like that. Yep. So now you see, this was his last podcast. But not only are people trying to capitalize off him, that little picture is fake love. So you mean to tell me she was trending yesterday for showing him love on the website with this picture right here? All right, now we got to look at the other side. I'm going to show you why Jay-Z said, no, you're going to post that small picture. Because Jay-Z saw this picture. I didn't know that THEO was also a male model. I didn't know that. That's why I say THEO had another side to him. Maybe the ladies knew that. I don't know. Maybe Beyonce knew that. You got your proof. Jay-Z's insecure. All right? Beyonce could have used any picture. He made her use an old black and white picture of THEO. Yeah. You will not put this picture on your webpage. You're crazy. All right? See that? Yo, man, this industry is over and it's funny, man. So I didn't know that THEO was doing other shit like music. I think he also was working at Chippendales. Yeah. I didn't know that, y'all. So you already know THEO was a threat. THEO was a threat to Jay-Z far as, nah, you ain't putting that, you gonna, no. We're gonna use it, we're gonna use him for some attention, but you ain't putting that picture up. They might actually like that shit. All right, so now you got it, right? All right, but here's what they think about Beyonce, man. All right, here's what they think about her. Just gonna keep y'all up to date. I didn't do this stuff. They saying that's her big ass dunce hat. Because they won't stop, y'all. They won't stop. These celebrities will not understand their time is up. All right? She getting news for half-ass concerts, getting embarrassed. Okay. Now she uses a dead man picture on her page. Family, when y'all start using dead people pictures that y'all don't know like that or y'all don't hang with. All right, let's go. So this is what they said about Jay-Z. Still. All right, that's what I said. Step off, Grandpa. All right? This is the man that control media, y'all. This is why they got to pull these stunts. They're really two old heads, man. She dresses, Tina lays out her outfits before the show. And Jay-Z, his ass still don't know how to dress. They have money by manipulating the game. So I want to show you the two characters. Mind you, this is who Jay-Z is. So I tell you, when they film without them knowing, that's the real them. This is not a meme. But he became a meme off this shit. But I'm showing you how these two people right here, they've been finessing so much. They knew that once this man died, it was a good time to swoop down and use some of that what? Promotion. Beyonce posts, stop it. I'm showing you the high-level culture vultures, then the low-level culture vultures. Selling that man what? Autographs. They couldn't wait neither. That's my whole point. Them shit sold out. They couldn't wait. Them shit sold out. Yes. Beyonce paid tribute to the Cosby Show. All right, y'all. You don't have to be smart. Is this, all right, I'm trying not to laugh. Is this paying tribute? All right, put yourself in somebody's shoes. God forbid you passed away and it was time for your family to show you love and pay you tribute. And your family put a picture up like this of you. What the hell you gonna say? You grown as hell. You beautiful. Man, you look good, whatever. You doing your thing, bro. You been working out. You healthy. Your family put up a picture of you when you was 19 or not even that. They put up a picture of you when you was in the 3rd grade. And no, they're going to put your school picture up from when you took a picture of school. No, y'all, that's called bullshit. I look at everything in real life. It's simple. She turned her page into a goddamn memorial. And my family that's been to a lot of funerals, help me out. That shit look like a damn eulogy. Am I lying? They put a damn eulogy picture on a website. That's what that is. That's a fucking eulogy. You see the small writing? A eulogy. No, y'all, that's called some bullshit. You know damn well if your family did that, you'll be pissed. You spent all this time keeping yourself up, and they put a picture of you in 3rd grade after you're dead, knowing damn well you ain't even like that picture. That's the shit they be doing, y'all. They're fucking haters. They don't want that man to shine while he dead, man. They sad. What's wrong with this picture right here? Nothing. No, they ain't want to put that man smiling because they fucking gloomy. See that? Gloomy. You see, even in the story, you see how Diddy had to sneak up on his ass, but the concept of the story is Diddy snuck up on his ass in his dark environment because Jay-Z always fucking dark. So Jay-Z was in the dark hiding, and Diddy sneaks up saying, you thought you was going to escape? And then you will kindly see the Ciroc bottle is the shape of a dildo. Because in the story, Diddy was coming back for revenge. He was going to jam that shit up Jay-Z. That's the joke. Funny as hell, too. Yup. What you talking about, man? What do you mean, man? I didn't do nothing. That's what he said. All right, let's go. Mind you, yesterday we was talking about Stevie Wonder. When the controversy with Stevie Wonder got so deep, Stevie Wonder had to respond because he mad because people saying he can see for real. But I just want to show you this picture how they be trolling. We still have no proof Stevie Wonder cannot see. But you see Beyonce trolling with that award, putting in Stevie's hand. No, he can't see it, allegedly. And she put her glasses on like Stevie. No, y'all. I don't give a what they say until it's proven Stevie Wonder can see, because all of them are liars and all of them lie together. All right? Mind you, let's go, New York. Let's go. I was just going to see how long people are going to say something. How many of y'all knew that Cowboy Carter already been to New York City? New York City? How many of y'all knew that? Holler at me in the chat. Come on, LJ. I know you ain't go. How many of y'all knew she was in New York City? They performed. She performed in New York City, y'all. Can you now see how they pick and choose through the media which cities you're going to know about? They've been in a whole lot of cities, but you only know about the one recently in Atlanta, because the one in Atlanta was the BET Experience and all the black people were there. Atlanta is also the home of what? BET. It's very simple. All the blacks that live in Atlanta also going to what? Come. Atlanta also has a big what? Black rainbow community. So when you in Atlanta, you take your pictures, you promote it as the biggest concert. Meanwhile, it was a whole lot before that. All right? Okay. No, I'm proving the point. It's not about if y'all care or not. I'm going to keep proving to y'all that they play media tricks. I'm going to keep proving to y'all. Only thing people got left is this internet, and without this shit, you ain't going to know nothing. Because the truth is, I didn't know shit because I didn't see it on the internet. So I didn't know about this. Now, I told you before I could have did my homework. When I remember last week, I said I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna see how many shows they got lined up. Little did I know. Okay, I knew Jersey, but I ain't know New York. Okay, y'all, now let's prove the damn facts. Let's prove the facts. How they kept it under wraps. Beyonce Cowboy Carter Tour, Night 5, June 1st, 2025. Damn near 2 months ago for 5 nights. You didn't hear shit. And Jay-Z didn't come out. Huh? All right. Here's your proof. Here's your proof. Bloggers, you better not talk about that concert. 5 nights in New York, June 1st. How come we ain't hear about it? They was in New York the same time as what? Diddy trial. Five nights, y'all. So I'm just showing you. Now you got the proof. The media manipulation is for real. You also see what is being put out on what? TikTok. When I said all the real truth on them is on TikTok. Like I said, I'm not subscribed to TikTok, but I told y'all what it is. I said, yo, all the truth on TikTok, YouTube is fake now. I told y'all already. Here's my proof. What's up, David Lee? That's it. Just showing y'all the proof of what I be saying. It's all manipulated now, y'all. So this concert was almost 2 months ago, and it was 5 nights. You ain't hear nothing about it. But I think that night it was a rainbow event. Yeah. Yep. I also know the media tricks. You'll see they got the crowd blacked out. So you won't see the crowd. That means that shit empty. All right, so I'm just showing you why they are clout chasing malcolmjamalwarner. This news right here going to trend, but their concert in New York ain't going to trend. Even though, if you know music history, You know all of the greatest concerts in New York in history. People that know real history know about the Diana Ross concert in Central Park. They said after that, everybody went crazy after that. But yes, it is many rock stars have famous concerts in New York City. How was this shit quiet and it was 5 nights? Because it wasn't popping, y'all. That's just the proof it wasn't popping. All right, this wasn't. It wasn't, y'all. It just wasn't. And plus, those tickets might have been real high. But I'm just showing you how they've been trying to stay clean during the Diddy trial. They've been trying to keep themselves relevant, but now they're exposed because they're going too far. Now let's look. Jay-Z is going hard to deny this man as his son, claiming that it was proven back in 2010. He's doing this to distract, and she's posting pictures of Malcolm, but it has nothing to do with their career, and it has nothing to do with their Diddy affiliation at all. So we're going to move on from that. Like I said, you're going to see something. It's a lot of shit going on that has nothing to do with real life at all. Nope. But we'll get into it. What's up, everybody? We up. All right. Now we got to talk about Bill. Oh, yeah. Let me show you something else within the stories. Let me show you how AI plays out online, how it's all controlled. And I'm also going to show you the secrets, how they troll these people. All right. Remember when I said everybody's considered a freak? All right. Well, let me show you something. Okay. Now, on the article, Beyonce has shared a touching tribute to the Cosby Show star, Malcolm Jamal Warner, after his tragic passing away. This is the tribute she put up, y'all. It's very touching. Thanks for being a big part of our shared television history. You will be missed. That's very touching, man. Damn. But I'm really showing you that you're going to see under the article, look at the promotion. When I tell AI work, being that y'all freaky, and they knew I was reading black news, look what come on the timeline while I'm reading this black media news. Viagra. Because that's what they try to tell you, y'all freaky. You're freaky, right? I'm just going to keep showing you how it's all programmed like that. I'm going to show you another article. Now, out of nowhere, tablets on my timeline. Yeah, I know I've been joking on the shit, but no, this is what black media is now. It's not just when you listen to the shit. I'm going to tell y'all something else. Some of y'all don't know. You have to refresh your phone every day. That's also why y'all get shit late. The phones now are clogged up with all this bullshit. Yes, all these ads you don't know about, pop-ups, all in your phone got your shit clogged up. You got to reset your shit every day. Yes, it might be a gig plus of junk in your shit every single day. Because every day you scrolling, every day your phone collecting junk. But I'm going to show you how it's controlled. Now, look, this is the article about Beyonce talking about Malcolm. But the code word is all of them are freaky. So that's why when I'm reading about Malcolm, the headline is Beyonce. But being that it's about Beyonce, I'm going to see these freaky pills. Then I'm going to prove it again through something else. Bill Cosby last conversation with Malcolm Jamal Warner revealed. All right, there's a whole nother ad. This is Bill ad. On Bill's ad, this pop up. Viagra. See? CVS, Viagra for sale. This article, Walgreens, Viagra for sale. But I'm showing you, one was on Beyonce ad on her news, and one was on Bill Cosby news. When I tell you the code is, they're all freaky. So being that they're freaky, they like to. So being that they love it, you get it. That's where you sell the pills. This is called controlled marketing, y'all. This is controlled AI. Some of y'all should have learned this a while ago on Instagram. You're going to see. It be always stuff on your timeline that you don't want them to do with. I'm also prove that today through YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to tell you again, what some of y'all probably already noticed. You see on YouTube, it is more stuff on your timeline that you are not subscribed to, and the shit you're subscribed to, you don't see. It's on purpose, because this is when I was telling you they're controlling this shit. They control it. If we want you to see pills all day, you're gonna see pills. You look, they know on black entertainment, whether you on Instagram, no matter what y'all, somewhere down the line, y'all gonna see ass all day. Y'all gonna see people working out in gyms. Y'all are on some freaky shit. So wherever y'all go, it's gonna be these freaky pills. It's part of the what? Online marketing promotion. These companies know this shit. Let's go. Now, How many of y'all knew that Malcolm Jamal Warner also won NAACP Image Awards? All right. So also remember, the Image Award back then, it don't mean the same as it does now, neither. No, because they started giving them the piece of shits on purpose now. Yeah. But according to TMZ, the actor passed away at the age of 54 of an accidental drowning. I also heard something about he got hit in the head. All right, allegedly. By a boat, something. The beloved child star was reportedly on vacation. See, that's what I was telling y'all too. I don't get wrapped up in all of that. Because the truth is, like I said, nobody was there. So I don't get into that speculation of how this person died and how you ain't never gonna figure that out because you wasn't there. All right, everything is all alleged. You ain't gonna know how he passed away. You know what I'm saying? Unless we get footage. That's the world we in. Without real proof, it ain't no proof. Everything is alleged. All right. So somebody said, this is Bill's spokesman. He said, when Bill last talked to Malcolm, he felt excited about a big concert in Minneapolis and felt like he was changing the world. It's also said, I did hear something about Bill Cosby was supposed to go back on tour or something, but we also know Malcolm was working. So right here, Bill last talked to Warner. He felt excited about a big concert in Minneapolis and felt like he was changing the world. He was changing the world. So basically, Malcolm was doing some positive works. We don't know. I don't know about a lot of his works. Like I said, I didn't know his podcast was out for over a year. I don't know what other stuff he was doing, but Bill had praised him for doing good works. Because I think Malcolm was also trying to carry out what Bill Cosby started off doing. Yeah, cleaning up the image. So it is said Bill and Malcolm were excited about a big concert in Minneapolis. So that means they had some stuff in the works. So now you see why he didn't go against Bill? Yeah, they had some stuff in the works. I think maybe Bill was coming back on his repairing his image tour. Maybe so. But Bill Cosby has revealed his last conversation he had at the Cosby Show with the Cosby Show star Malcolm Jamal Warner, as he was told of his sudden death, reminds him of when his son got taken out. See that? Now, why did Bill say that? Bill said this death reminds him of when his son was found dead. But you got the proof that we know now that Bill Cosby's son got slaughtered. Cold words. Is Bill Cosby trying to say Malcolm got slaughtered? What did Bill say? Malcolm Jamal Warner, as he told how his sudden death reminds him of when his son was murdered. So he said this reminds him when his son was passed away. He basically saying it sounds sketchy, I guess. I don't know. So you also see that Bill and Malcolm was about to work together. You also will see that certain things don't get promotion and some things do. You didn't know nothing about what Malcolm had going on. You did not see his podcast promoted like that. You also know what? Black media didn't promote him like that. You know this already. They pick and choose who they promote. So they didn't promote him, but they're the same ones going to promote who? Beyonce putting his picture up. That's why I'm telling you, they're all exposed. You promote Beyonce with a dead man picture, but you don't promote him when he's alive, working on his podcast. What they say about his podcast, y'all, it was supposed to be positive, right? Malcolm Jamal Warner wants to change stereotypes and not all hood. So you got to know, everybody that want people to stay hood, everybody that love their hood shit, they ain't going to talk about this. Instagram, all hood. These bloggers are all hood. Everywhere ignorant is all hood. But we need balance. It's okay to be hood if that's what you like. But you're going to see. Nobody good got promoted. Nobody good. So this is a year old. He had a podcast, but you didn't see them take no clips. You didn't see nobody talk about it in the blogger world, but you see every blog and everybody talking about it now because he's dead. They're exposed. They all need to get their ass the F out of here. I'm talking about all they old ass. They been in this shit from 1920s. They all 40s and 50s. Get the out of here. Y'all whole era is dying off, and y'all should just pack it up. Next thing you know, we're going to watch all y'all die. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. All y'all going to what? Work to the day they die. What I tell you about them black celebrities? What was Malcolm doing? Working, and he just died. Because they all going to work to the day they die. Pick one. That's what they going to do. They ain't never going to get to enjoy their money. They ain't never going to enjoy their life. They going to work to the day they die. That's right. They online to make it easier. But they still going to work. Yeah, they richer, but they going to work. Hey, my people on welfare, at least you ain't got to work like them. You be chilling. They be working their ass off. That's right. Even though your check come from the gov, they check come from the gov. But they got to work their ass off. That's right. They work harder than somebody signed up in the military for 20 years retired. They got to work their ass off. That's right. So they got money, but they can't enjoy that shit. Being that they got to work their ass off, they got to keep trying to put out fake news. Only thing they work is this media. Other than that, nobody believes shit. Only thing they're going to do is what? Work them headlines and work that stage. This is not a tribute, y'all. So, let's just be honest. What's up, Sister T? If you respect this as a tribute, keep it real with yourself. How would you feel if this going to be your tribute? Fuck it. Somebody might want to show your tribute right now. Yo, when you leave, this is going to be your tribute right here. Then see what you're going to say if you got a choice. No, don't put me up at all. If you're going to put up a little black and white picture of me 40 years ago, don't put no picture of me. Now, you only got to do that. Now, I'm going to be honest, y'all. I'm going to be fucking honest. I forgot. Excuse me. They only had to get your school picture as if you was a crackhead and you died a junkie. And when you died, you ain't look like yourself. And your family knew you were so fucked up in that casket, they had to pull out your little kid picture. I forgot about that part. Yeah, they did. They had to do that. That's why I say for Theo, this disrespect. Now, ladies, I'm asking you a simple question. And don't play. Why Beyonce didn't post this picture of Theo on the timeline? Either one or both. Why she ain't post that up for a tribute? Because she ain't want to hurt Jay-Z feelings, man. She ain't want to make her feel uncomfortable, y'all. That's what that was about. So like I said, you only got a picture like this if you died a crackhead, man. That's it. That's it. Only if you died totally opposite the way you supposed to look, that's when your family did that. Like, put it like this. All the people in the country that's fentanyl heads, right? All the junkies, all the addicts, all, fiends, all them people that have been on the street for all them fucking years, when they die, their family like to remember them before they became a piece of shit and they put up their child picture. Yeah. Plus, they'd be ashamed to post their modern day picture. That's the truth, y'all. So this is not a tribute. Okay, you don't gotta look at the picture. Look at the fucking words. Meaning any of us could have said this shit, but this shit fake as hell. Look. Thanks for being a big part of our shared television history. You will be missed. That ain't no love, man. No. She supposed to say something. Thanks for being a big part of my life. Thank you, Theo, for everything you did. I thank you. She said our. Yo, just stop it. We're going to leave this shit alone, all right? This is not a tribute. The plan was the clout chase, Theo. Oh, she's so nice. But she turned her web page. She didn't put it on Instagram. That's different. A posting, that's different. That's showing love, right? She put this picture on her website where her ticket sales and merchandise at. It was to stir the traffic because remember, she went viral yesterday. So now all the traffic comes to the concert. This is her website. When you click on the website, you're going to see this. It's the website right here. See the menu? That's how it looks. See that shit dark? You're going to see Beyonce on stage right under Theo's picture. And Theo's picture is very small. It's not even a big picture. That's called clout chasing, y'all. That's called clout chasing the dead. Right in your face. All right, that's it. So now we're going to move on from this dry-ass couple. And like I said, when you're reading these ads, somehow when I read black media, it ain't even black media. I'm in the black department. I'm on a national webpage But when I start reading black news, I start getting all these Viagra pop-ups. I read Bill Cosby ad, Viagra pop-up. Beyonce, Viagra pop-up. Walgreens, CVS. All right, that's the jokes. Now, it was not funny. I didn't know how online a lot of y'all be from these places and y'all just be quiet. I be looking at this stuff like, yo, how people still be living through this stuff? Deadly drenches, storms hit 8 U.S. states as country reels from weeks of devastating killer floods. Now, when I spoke about a lot of people going missing, people are not acknowledging people are going missing. It's a reason why numbers are disappearing. I could say it's about 5 different reasons to 10 reasons why things are changing and people disappearing. You can see it through the analytical numbers. Hey, a lot of y'all on other platforms, don't you see the likes look different? The comments are different on other platforms. No, numbers are disappearing, y'all. People, we have watched cities be wiped out by weather. We watching everybody go to jail. Everybody's not online like they used to be. They just told us to our face, weeks of devastating killer floods. Cold word, people been dying in them floods. Far as we know, it's been a lot of what? Hurricane Katrinas with no camera. I didn't know Ohio was so flooded. They were going through the city on raft boats. You see that right there, that top right corner? That's Ohio. I didn't know Ohio was flooding out. This is what I mean, y'all. Everybody been focusing on all the wrong shit. Meanwhile, humans, Americans, been suffering and passing away. You see the towns flooded out, y'all. I'm on media every day. I didn't see none of this stuff. Look, that's how flooded it was. Sure. Now, remember, I was joking yesterday about how people can't swim. And I just said yesterday, a lot of people died because they can't swim. So this showing you right here, you need a raft out there. And if you don't got a raft and you can't swim, that might be your ass. Because I also know how this works. Certain ground level going to be deeper than other ground levels. You can be walking in that part, you get another part, your ass sink. No, I know how it works. When they pull them rafts out, people drowning. Also, what? Water be toxic. Then depending on where they at, what? Animals in the water. No, people been getting wiped out. Somehow, every city, get it? I saw every hood, every so-called hood get slaughtered some kind of way. St. Louis got smacked with a tornado. But they all still been getting what? All these states got winter storms. All these states got the Arctic blast, those two separate things. The winter storm was just a snowstorm. The Arctic blast is when the temperature went below zero, 45 degrees below zero. They got that this winter. Then, y'all know it's been heat waves the whole summer. Then on top of that, they getting floods and they getting tornadoes and hurricanes. No, a lot of people not around no more, y'all. I'm sorry. Because I saw my own eyes, these cities got to be remixed. It's common sense, y'all. The city shut down. When you see that flood, all electric is messed up. City shut down. All electric is messed up, period. These cities got evacuated, y'all. I'm just letting you know what it is. This Ohio. Now, also remember, it's been 8 states smacked like that. So I'm just showing you all these things happening every day while people write about this, that, and the third. So you're also going to see we're in a hypocritical place where everybody will talk about the country this, the country that, this, that, and the third, but this is the same country where people will sit back and watch people suffer, won't do shit. Won't even try to help. See what I'm saying? That's the country we're in. You know that, right? You're going to see when it's holiday season, everybody hits the road to go on vacation. But when it comes time to help some people in the state suffering, anybody going to do nothing. Get it? The home of hypocrites. That's why I tell you, I don't listen to people, man. I just let people talk. I don't take no human serious no more. To me, all humans are fucking idiots and dummies. I might be one too, but I'm just telling you, this is the world we in, y'all. So look, now let me show you the other world we in when I tell you all of this media is crashing, it's all controlled. Now let's go. All right? I'm showing you all these fake channels, AI channels. A day, 300 views. When I was telling y'all that, it's a lot of AI channels on purpose to destroy this algorithm and to destroy black entertainment. I'm going to tell you again, I am not subscribed to this. I always do my homework, do my own shit. So I keep seeing stuff on my timeline I'm not subscribed to, but I know what it means. It means YouTube is purposely being oversaturated with AI fake content and a whole lot of stuff on purpose. I'm going to tell y'all all, you're going to all see this. You are subscribed to so many channels, but you never see the people you subscribe to. So when you don't see my videos and others, it's for a reason. So I'm showing you. I get shit. I'm not subscribed to this shit, but it's on my timeline. I know it's AI because it has 300 views in a day, but it's not about the views. It's about a channel that is created to hog the algorithm, to get commercial ads. It's in the way. See that, right? It's hundreds of thousands of these pages, y'all. They are putting fake content in the black department to oversaturate it. Period. That's what they're doing, y'all. Let me show you. Once again, this is my timeline. I'm not subscribed to none of this shit on my phone. See that? None of this shit subscribed to. Guess what? This how I know it's to destroy the black content creators. Why? The same time everybody go live and shit, these videos going live on purpose to destroy the algorithm, y'all. That's how this shit work. That's how it work. I'm not subscribed to this shit. Why is it on my timeline? Other people going live I'm subscribed to supposed to be on my timeline. Why is this on there? This is how they steal traffic, y'all. I'm showing you. This is how they steal the traffic. This is how they collapse the traffic. This is how they control the algorithm with a bunch of bogus pages. Get it? And to show you its control, I'm showing you this on my timeline back to back. I'm not subscribed to none of this shit. It's called my timeline been taken over. Get it? Because the plan is, long as I don't see nobody else I'm subscribed to, this is what it is. You're going to see what we want you to see. It's called Attack Black Entertainment, y'all. That's what's happening. That department, that's what's up. Meaning, in order for me to get away from this, I would have to unsubscribe probably from everybody. Yup, in that department. Something like that. No, I know what's happening. When I told y'all already, they're collapsing a particular department. Here's the proof. So my point is, you working your ass off on here. You never gonna have 3,000 in your live. You never gonna have 3,000. See this right here? 3,000 in a live. And it's a what? Bogus page. So I'm showing you. This is called traffic control, y'all. All right. Also a sidebar, something important for those who know or don't know. Coca-Cola is going to be using sugar again. But the truth is they never stopped using sugar. They just stopped using sugar in certain communities. So I can talk about it now. See, people didn't know that the soda in the bottle was the real soda. Every once in a while, when I want me a real soda, I get one of the bottle joints. Always been like that. A real Pepsi, a real Sunkiss. The bottle is the real soda, y'all. Pure sugar cane. Everything else was high fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup has been banned in other countries for decades. Here, it was sanctioned to drink it. A lot of toxins were in a lot of stuff. That's why a lot of people are brain bad. What if I told you a lot of products sold in Walmart that your generation was raised off? A lot of them have certain issues because of reasons. But everything is going back to normal. So it's going to be standard for soda to be what? Sugar. Because you're going to see in other countries like Mexico, they were still drinking out that bottle. I also knew a long time ago about drinking out of cans. That alone is toxic. Yep. You play around with electrical phones. You drink out of metal soda cans. You put metal soda cans to your mouth where your brain is at. Stuff like that. Your nerves. Toxins. The soda sits in the can. You don't know how long it sits in that can. Just know the elements of that can, aluminum, are particles within that soda you're drinking. It's how it works. So when I tell y'all it's a whole code to this shit, a lot of shit I don't do that shit, y'all. I've been not fucking fructose corn syrup. It's a lot of reasons why people lost their mind, y'all. People took in so many toxins. I don't eat farm-raised shit. A lot of y'all was eating farm-raised shit from Walmart. Fake food. See, people are fake, y'all, because they were dealing with fake shit. Fake sugar. So now it's going back to real sugar. But overseas, this the one they always drunk. Yes. People, remember, a lot of people buying these shits by the case. But guess what? High fructose corn syrup also has to do with clogging arteries because it's thick syrup. You ever drunk a soda had all that shit in your mouth like syrup? Because that's the thick shit that get in your throat, and that shit after a while, it clogs your arteries up. So you're going to see, after everybody was drinking case of this shit for decades, now they bringing out the natural soda. All right, that's it. Because a lot of people have been passing before their time. So now we got to talk about something else. TYRESE pulling stunts, y'all. Everybody's trying to do fake news. Now, this is my point. You're going to see everybody was quiet during the Diddy trial. Now, the only pass I'm going to give, see, TYRESE spoke out before the Diddy trial when he said, you know, he missed the Diddy parties. But during that Diddy trial, shh. So you're going to see now, y'all, they're all trying to sneak their way back out. Now, a lot of y'all might have saw this online because this wasn't a Shade Room post. Because remember, they got to keep it going, right? But I'll say something else. If you believe this shit with TYRESE and Mary, guess what? You got pranked. You got pranked. Because I told you they're all actors and they act online. And a lot of y'all forget that TYRESE is an actor first. Y'all forget he's a California Hollywood actor. He's just black and crispy, so you believe his blackness. But ain't no black in that fool. He's a damn idiot. Yes, he is. Now, TYRESE begs Mary J publicly, even though they all got each other numbers behind the scenes. Even though today I shall prove that TYRESE and Mary J are family. All right? And TYRESE just making up shit. What I keep telling you, if they don't post on Instagram, it won't be no news. If they don't post on Instagram, bloggers won't have shit. How many times I keep telling you that shit? Every bit of media news is only going to come out on Instagram because they are now dealing with making their own fucking topics. Let me show you a made up topic. Hey, babe, tell the people, tell them post Jamal. Tell them post Jamal. Post Jamal on the website. They make their own news, y'all. That's all that's left. TYRESE called up Mary. And Mary's just what we about to do. TYRESE begs Mary J publicly. Let's go. TYRESE is catching Mary. I'm speaking on this because both of them are Diddy's family members. Both of them. All right? Both of them are. So let's go. TYRESE is catching major heat online after posting a long message begging for help to contact Mary J. Blige. Fans are clowning him for being dramatic and wondering why he's airing it out on social media instead of calling her team. Some think Mary is ignoring him. No, which I don't get. They do it online for y'all to react this way. One day y'all gonna get this shit. No, the plan is for y'all to laugh and joke all day. But the plan is to make you laugh and joke all day. But for them, it's what? A successful day. Because you know what? I fucking trended for that shit. That's right. As long as my name keep going. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Keep saying I'm stupid. Keep talking about me all day. I'm trending. As long as I keep trending, I might get me another show off that shit this weekend. That's right. They know the game, y'all. They know the game. That's what I'm going to tell you. The way this world's set up, I don't know why y'all didn't get it yet. You're going to see, no matter how much you laugh and joke and diss people, the people you laugh and joke and diss, somehow they keep getting shit done. Meaning they keep getting shit done they're trying to get done. Get it? One day y'all going to learn the biggest jokes were played on the people that believe the fucking content. That's what all these jokes was about. It was about making y'all believe the shit. Remember, you didn't believe in the Tooth Fairy no more. Shit, you didn't believe in Kwanzaa. You didn't believe in shit. You didn't believe in Easter. But you believed every fucking topic on this internet. That's the facts. So they understood that. That's why I told you, half of these stories been manufactured stories. Because they know Long as they react all day and I trend, I'm going to get my commercial ads and revenue. Now, let me speed it up for you. To show you that if Mary, you see the post? If Tyrese don't post on Instagram, it ain't no fucking topic. Shade Room have no posts. So I'm going to keep showing you. When I say it's all of them, they keep each other going because they all play the same game. It's just simple. Mary, this is what I'm about to do. I'm making like you ignore me. Okay. Why? Tyrese's name going to pop. Mary's name going to pop. Shade Room gets a plate. They got a topic for the day to run with. And they're going to post it. Meanwhile, this shit is nothing. Diddy affiliates, over 45. Both career over with. Tyrese career over with. Mary J. Blige being sued by Diddy's mother right now. They're all family. But I'm showing you it is no more entertainment. They have nothing left. Because remember, we know entertainment is fake, but we want to be entertained. Meaning, y'all got to make us believe this shit. Y'all can't make us believe it because that means y'all time up. All right? Ain't nowhere in hell, like I keep telling them, you're not going to be successful after Diddy went down because Diddy is responsible for all of y'all career. But y'all don't get it. Every time y'all speak, y'all going to keep exposing yourself. Mary, it would not be no Mary if it wasn't for Diddy. And Misa control the whole look. Y'all worship Mary, but you got to thank Diddy and Misa. They created Mary. These are facts. They created that whole shit. Mary was a tomboy. Came out with a hat backwards, wearing big jackets and big baggy jeans. All right? No. They're Diddy's family. He created her ass. They all family. My point is, they're trying to be successful. Life after Diddy is for real. I spoke about it. I told you already. Life after Diddy ain't going to be good for none of them. And then you're going to see, somehow Justin Bieber is the only one with over $100 million left. Meanwhile, they don't have nothing left. Even Justin Bieber just dropped the album. What does that mean? He's still working. We're not talking about no music they doing. No, they think life after Diddy mean they're going to be successful. But they're not. They're not. Tyrese, you a willing participant, brother. So now they want to make it like, yo, guess what? This is what Black entertainment doing now. They making it like Diddy just had a whole lot of parties for 30 years by himself. He just had all the parties. Nobody never went to no party or no shit. No, man, he kept a bottle for all his brothers. No, y'all, this for real. Everybody should be ashamed of themselves. Everybody, look, I saw yesterday Kevinhart. I'm seeing all these people talking about Malcolm-Jamal-Warner and his death. But I know they ain't showing no love. Now, like I said, if everybody would have had the same energy during the Diddy trial, then you got a right to speak on whatever. I told you they all going to be exposed. All of them. Because the biggest moment in rap happened already, y'all. Y'all better comprehend what the fuck just happened. The Diddy trial was the biggest extravaganza in rap music, period. This how I know a lot of y'all don't comprehend the real world. You just witnessed the biggest embarrassment of the biggest man of a genre that was the biggest for over 30 years in this country. That shit just got dismantled in your face. Clown, drag on national TV to the underground. It is no more glory after Diddy. If you from his family or you from that fucking era, it's no more glory. All they have left is the fucking internet, meaning Instagram. That's it. I'm not playing with y'all. The day everybody go outside, they ass dead. The day everybody log off, they finish. That's simple. That's simple. You know how they talking about walking out on the job? No, niggas. Don't do a walk strike. Do a goddamn Instagram strike. I bet you can't do that now, can you? All right, idiots? That's why I say Americans run their fucking mouth, but they ain't going to do shit. Why? They going to talk about do a strike. Hey, everybody, let's do a social media blackout day. None of us going to come online. We all going to log off for one day straight. How many of y'all could do it? Huh? See? That's real discipline. So stop your bullshit. Meaning, stop it. And I ain't make that shit. Somebody already told Tyrese to stop his bullshit. Because they family, y'all. Meaning, this a fake story. Mary, call me. Call me, Mary. That shit fake as hell, bro. Stop it. That's right. This is what the world think about you, Tyrese. I told you, I was only making shit racial to piss people off. Only people buying this shit is one people, y'all. Just think all the races in the country. Think all the countries. Just know nobody else respect this shit but them. That's right. Nobody care about this shit. Because how the fuck you gonna come? Look, y'all. How is he gonna come back when this is? You get it? This don't make sense. All roads gonna lead back to Diddy. You drop an album right now, you gonna start trending from. They're gonna say, no, Tyrese was one of Diddy's friends, and then they're gonna start dissing you. It's not. You're not. Y'all finished, y'all. Y'all don't know y'all whole era just got killed. That man at the top of the damn pyramid. Y'all whole shit just got knocked down. Y'all don't get it. Y'all from a fucking era. If they were smart, I keep telling you, they would bow gracefully. They would bow gracefully. They don't even know they would have been bigger by walking away from this shit, telling their truth, not snitching on nobody, just telling what it is. And just leave that shit alone and say, yo, I'm good. But guess what? A lot of them, they can't do that shit. For one, Tyrese ain't trying to go back to no regular fucking job. His ass broke. That nigga running from child support. Huh? Stop it, Tyrese. You're a willing participant. Tyrese defends Diddy. Willing participant. Wherever they go, what you gonna see, y'all? Hey, is it a coincidence all of Diddy's boys got female problems? Let us count the ways. So you still don't believe about the baby on the Astroglide? You got the proof of 20 plus years. Let us count the ways. Does Tyrese have female problems? Holler me in the chat, y'all. Don't be quiet today. I'm gonna get pissed. Does Tyrese have female problems? To this day, I'm gonna show you all Diddy boys got female problems. Because for them, the Diddy boys, female just a front. Diddy taught them all, huh? Went through all the research. Diddy taught them all how to conduct yourself. When they was in Atlanta, they were being the fruitiest. But you gonna see in Atlanta, they all try to have girlfriends. That was the front. That was the front. I told you Diddy and Cassie is the clue for all of them. When they was in Atlanta, Jim Jones, they want to marry Chrissy. It was a front. That's right. That's right, y'all. So look. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Now, you're going to see they all had these girlfriends during that Atlanta experience. But meanwhile, that's when they was doing the most fruitiest stuff. Yes. So, Tyrese got female problems. Who else we know been around Diddy raised? Chris Brown, female problems. After Chris Brown beat on Rihanna, they stayed at his house. Told you, these men get they played with, and after that, they ain't the same. You want to see with women dysfunctional. Who else been around Diddy? Who did Diddy sign? Young Jeezy. What's Young Jeezy relationship with his current baby mama? Drama, right? Okay. Female problems. Who else been around them? Bow Wow. Didn't Bow Wow get embarrassed online by that girl beating his ass? Female problems. You ain't get it yet, ladies? Didn't get it yet, ladies? When you live a double life, you don't know how to act with no woman. You don't know how to be. I told you, man, they're not bisexual. No, they're not both. They're one way. Because if they were both, they would know how to treat both. You're going to see when it comes to one side, they're fucking incompetent. No, real bi men, they treat both the same, right? They treat women right. They treat men right. It's the same. Remember, they just bi two-way, but they're going to be the same. No, these guys are one way. You won't get it yet. And you have no proof of no long-term relationship. They don't got to be married, no proof of long-term relationship. They just get women pregnant, so you're going to say, he got a son, he got a daughter. They get married, for you're going to say, he got a wife. Usher, what is Usher's woman situation? All the Diddy's friends. Usher. Come on, y'all. Do Usher got female problems? Okay. Okay. Ray J. Do Ray J got female problems? Also, I'm letting you know them for 20, 30 years. In your mind, think about how many women each one of them been with their whole career. You can count on one hand. No, they're exposed. Baby all gang. That's right. Astroglide Nation. All right? I keep going how all of them have female problems. Rick Ross, Diddy Boy, female problems. Nelly, Diddy Boy, he just got with Ashanti, recent. Female problems. I thought you was a rapper with the money, the clout, and the status. Man, woman, you got to run from women. I thought you had to run from their ass. You get what I'm saying? No, y'all. The pink dildos were for them. Now you see why this fool has 700 damn dildos. It was fucking for them. It's very simple. I'm saying it for a reason. Because when them pink dildos came out and that baby on Astroglide, they was all quiet. So Tyrese, why would we want to hear about you and Mary fake ass shit when y'all Diddy family and y'all were quiet the whole trial? I told you I wanted y'all to talk about that fucking Astroglide. Because if Diddy was my friend and he didn't get me, you know what I said? What the hell was he doing all that Astroglide? Man, Diddy my man and all that. That dude weird. I'd be like, he my friend, but I didn't know he was doing that stuff. Hell no. That's what I would have said. They didn't say that because they the ones he was using that shit on. You can't, I told you, the clue was given to all of y'all. If Diddy got your ass, you can't say nothing. That's why 50 Cent only one barking. You saw 50 Cent trolling Diddy before he went to jail. When he was in jail, 50 trolling that man the whole case. 50 was letting the world know Diddy didn't get me. He didn't get me. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. 50 just ain't throw nobody under the bus. But 50 know he was telling all y'all. The clue was 50 said he tried to take him shopping, but that really meant Diddy was trying to get him. That's why I say a lot of y'all slow. A lot of y'all slow as fuck. Everything got to be broken down. When 50 told us Diddy tried to take him shopping, he really was telling us Diddy was trying to screw his ass. Because you don't look at it like he's a real bisexual man. When you take a woman shopping, he wants some of that. See, you take a man shopping, he wants some of that. So remember I told you, he's a real bi man. He treat women and men the same. He treat them both good. He treat them both like dirt. He's really two-way. Them other guys, they not. Who else got female problems? Emily B and Fabulous. Did Fabulous leave Emily B ass? Or vice versa? Emily, damn. Usually the rapper leave the wife. The goddamn wife left the rapper. That's what happened to Fabulous. Because of Diddy. He was hanging with Diddy too much. All right? You got the proof. Fabulous female problems. How many women Cameron have his whole career? Juju. He only had one woman. Female problem. But Cameron is my proof. You're going to see this. This is what I get to prove to all of y'all. When having a woman was a fad, that was during Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Stevie, it was a fad, y'all. I told you, you'll know they pattern because they all do the same shit. That's their gimmick. Don't Cameron got a beard? He never had a beard. Don't Fabulous got a beard? He never had a beard. Right? Don't Chris Brown got, okay, they all do the same shit. I told you, I've been learned this shit. When one get a chain, they all gonna have the same chain, right? I know rappers and get a custom chain made whenever they feel like it. So when I saw them wearing the same chain, I'm like, yo, what's wrong with these dudes? These dudes they're weird. Or they all together. So you see they all got these female problems, right? All right then. So when I say we can keep going, how the hell does all these men that hang with him got female problems? Cameron, they say Juju got big feet, bro. So let's look at the fad. It was Stevie J and Jocelyn. They understood branding, where it all come from. It really, all this shit was a fad. But it started with the White House, y'all. You know, it was 44 and his wife. They was a power couple. You going to see that whole era? It was fake power couples. Meanwhile, during all them fake power couples, all of these men were fruity as hell. It was a front, a gimmick. Joe Budden Tahiri. How they end? Jimmy and Chrissy. How they end? Cameron and Juju. How they end? Man, I can keep going. They all exposed, y'all. Fat Joe got a wife. Why he got all these sex allegations? Huh? No, y'all, it's in your fucking face. No, it's in your face, guys. All right, that's right. You seen Shannon Sharpe go on mandates. But you still want to accept the fact who Shannon Sharpe fan base is. Shannon Sharpe fan base are the same ones that go on what? Mandates. It's all out here. Reason why I'm saying that is, ever since the Diddy trial, they don't understand none of them are going to advance. They're going to stay on one level, and they're only going to fall. That's it. You can't be quiet for all those weeks. Tyrese, stop it. All right? Because I'm just showing you how Shade Room will run with this shit. Meanwhile, there's some shit him and Mary made up. Because they all family with Diddy, y'all. Facts. It's no such thing as he can't get in contact with Mary. And you know if Mary was not, even if it's real, you know by him going online, he's still clout chasing. He's still doing it for content. That's it. And if Tyrese don't cry, Shade Room ain't got no topic. That's right. So why am I saying that? Because it is said malcolmjamalwarner had a podcast for a year, but nobody promoted him. He had a lot of shit going on. Him and Bill, you know, we just looking at how they pick and choose who they promote. Malcolm Jamal Warner wants to change stereotypes, which means he what? He stood for something positive. He wanted to bring positivity back to the community. He wanted to get a community a facelift. It's just common sense. This is how I try to tell people, look, everybody can't be the same, y'all. Everybody can't be wicked. Everybody can't, somebody got to keep the shit regular. It got to be a balance. That's why it's called channels. People always can search for this, search for that. See, but everybody had to be the same 24/7. And if you wasn't like everybody else, you had to become the enemy. That's right. So, being positive, it wasn't cool no more. So anything positive wasn't getting promoted. He been had this shit. So I'm also showing you how media is controlled. It made me stupid. I didn't know it was out for a year because media didn't talk about it. I didn't know Beyonce already performed in New York like that because they kept it low key. They kept it so low key, they didn't even announce she was coming. They didn't announce she was coming. Not like that. You get it? No. Shh. Because they know the ticket sales before they come. Before they come, they know the ticket sales, y'all. So that dictates the promotion. They know the ticket sales when that show first announced. If a certain amount of tickets don't sell, they know what's up from that first day. Because all the celebrities know. Now, fam, anybody been to concerts, y'all know how this shit work. Y'all know the real concerts, the people that's real big people want to see, them tickets going to start flying that first day. And y'all know the more you wait, the more them shit's going to be fucked up, expensive, or you ain't going to get one. They know the same shit. They know their concert going to be sold out by the way they sell the first day, first week. The more it gets to the show, they know that. So guess what? If them ticket sales don't look right, we ain't promoting that show, or sometime they'll say I'm sick, so I'm happy. Because before that is some of their gimmick. Before they perform in front of a half-ass concert, they'll cancel that shit. Yes. Because some of them with pride, they ain't going to take that. Now, remember the other day, we spoke about Lauryn Hill still performing when nobody was there because she ain't care. But some of them, they ain't going to perform if it's no people. That's Beyonce. So, 5 days in New York, shh, because it wasn't as big as Atlanta. That's why. Why it wasn't as big in New York? Because even if all the black people came out in New York, it still won't be enough. And I also kept telling you they don't have a lot of white fans like that no more. Not for real. Nah, they don't have a lot of other they just don't, y'all. So this is why black media is so important to them. So that's why when Malcolm dies, you're gonna see everybody in black media gonna put his name in their mouth. But before that, especially during the Cosby shit, and all, ain't nobody want nothing to do with none of them. So now you're gonna see all the fake love. Meanwhile, nobody been talking about the Cosby Show. I went through a whole breakdown of the most positive shit. No, they was running with TYLERperry. No, y'all, these celebrities are fake. You're gonna always see they praise people when they dead. When that man was alive, they probably didn't show that man no love. I didn't see nobody give him no job. All right. So now you seeing this pattern of them and their exposure through media. This man actually has his lawyer speaking out, basically trying to sneak this man's mother while she dead. Basically trying to push a narrative that him and his mother's delusional. And basically he's saying to his lawyer, I told him already, I ain't their father. They delusional because they keep they the ones keep trying to put in this paperwork. They the ones keep trying to come at me. He trying to make it like they obsessed with him and they some weirdos. And he's trying to put out through his lawyer that basically it was proven in court through another man that he's not the father. But let me translate it, what I get from it. Being that another man was in his life, whether that man's name was on paper or the other man was in his life, and you know how mama could have told him this is dad. Key thing is, it was another man in his life his mother was with, and Jay-Z trying to play it like that's his real father. It's the other man, that's his dad. He's trying to flip it, meaning another man could have been raising Jay-Z's kid, but Jay-Z like, nah, that ain't my kid, that's his kid. He got his lawyer pushing that narrative, y'all. When what's the biggest thing Jay-Z could do of his whole life? Take the test. That's all you got to do, y'all. Take the damn test. It's very simple. Is it not simple to just take the test, y'all? All right. So that should let you know right there. All this story and keep talking and talking, that shit ain't about nothing, man. That's why black media is dying, because we at the point now where people have to stretch out topics, stretch out content. It's showing you, y'all. Before 100 topics came out a day. Now you're going to see this shit is so slow. We have to drag out a topic that came out already, because first of all, this shit was out 2010. So once again, I prove the hypocrites again. These same fucking hypocrites in 2010, they wasn't talking about it because Jay-Z would have ruined their ass. Being that it's nothing left, everybody's talking about this. When this man's mother was alive fighting Jay-Z tooth and nail, he kept getting his shit thrown out. No black media coverage. Now that it's nothing fucking left, this is why they're talking about it now. But it's not going to work because Jay-Z is exposed. If somebody posted 11, if somebody showed the proof through Google, 1,108 pictures with him and Diddy. Everybody know that. I showed y'all before when somebody not even down with rap posted their 30-year relationship online. Nobody is going for the shit, meaning whatever you think in your peanut brain, they're never coming back. Never. If I got to make it racial, nobody white respects them or like their ass, which means they're not going to be no pop stars. They are nowhere on Taylor Swift level. I got to make it like that so you get it clear. They used to be on Taylor Swift level. They was over her. Remember, them days are gone. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. They have no more fucking power. Why you think Kanye put on a Klan suit trolling their ass, punking their ass? Dissing their kids, they don't have no power. You know goddamn well he would have been some shit would have been. No, Kanye been showing y'all. Trolling their ass. Going to court to see Diddy with his girl. Walking in and out the court. Walking in and out the court. Nothing to hide. Clowning them. They're exposed, y'all. Meaning they're not going to win. They are finished. And everybody's still posting their ass. I'm just letting you know what it is. This is called fake fucking news. Tyrese and Mary. This is called fake fucking news. It's fake. So you mean to tell me it's a topic about Mary not answering Tyrese? No, that's fucking showing you. They supposed to be telling you they about to do an album together. I'm telling y'all, this is black entertainment. The more you down, I'm not trying to tell nobody leave it alone. I'm not telling you that. I'm just trying to tell people, if you still taking this shit serious, that's on you. They are a fucking disgrace. They are looking like old motherfuckers that don't want to go in the house. At this point, that's what they're looking like. I'm also starting to think they're Hollywood slaves and they're fucking virtual prisoners. I'm starting to think these motherfuckers can't go live their life if they wanted to. They all fucking miserable. Huh? How many kids Mary got? How many kids they got? Then half their kids, okay, you see you got proof when they got kids dysfunctional. Then you prove half of them got baby mama drama. No, they're all fucking dysfunctional. They're all fucking backwards. Hopefully y'all can see now through the $1,000 weaves, the $800 glasses, right? All that expensive shit, the cars. Hopefully now y'all all can see they're nothing but pieces of shit. That's it. And they only gonna speak when somebody died. That's it. Or what? Get in trouble. They only gonna talk when it's what? Bad news. Meanwhile, Beyonce, the ladies want to know. What the ladies want to know. Why you didn't put this picture on your website of Malcolm? Everybody want to know, why did you pay a tribute with this picture from 84 instead of this picture? No, they say Beyonce and Jay-Z so petty, they won't give that man no shine after he dead, y'all. It's a damn shame. Look at this shit. Look how little the goddamn... No, this is what I'm going to show y'all, the magic they work. Now, if you didn't see this with your own eyes, if you didn't go on his website, now just say we all saw the news. You would swear up and down she gave this man a big tribute, right? Like it was some big shit. No, they made it big to get her the attention because they put out their own news. Now to show and prove to you, fake love, once again. We got proof on them. They keep exposing themselves because I'm going to tell you again, they still think black people are dumb. So they keep thinking this shit going to work. Now I'm going to show you again. This was the fuss was about. This the news. Now you got proof. You see her pictures. You go her website, all her pictures big as fuck. Now, we know for a fact they could have put a bigger picture of THEO. They could have put a more up-to-date picture of THEO. They could have put a cleaner, colorful picture of THEO. That's those things. Then let's look at the words. You mean to tell me y'all don't get it? I have this on my laptop, meaning this is on a big, all y'all watching this. Look how little the fucking letters are. So you already know on your phone, you ain't gonna see that shit. That is not paying tribute. It will be big letters. It will be a better picture than that. That's called fake love. That's called, I'm gonna use this nigga for traffic while he dead, so they come see my show. Here's the proof. That's a disgrace, y'all. Told you, they be trolling the fuck out of people, man. Beyonce pays tribute to malcolmjamalwarner. Use that dead man for a goddamn clout. That is not no love. That is not no damn tribute at all. That's called fucking disrespect. So I'm going to say it again. If your family did that shit to you, what would you say? Your family said, we're going to give you a tribute. No, they made that man look like a goddamn eulogy. She turned her page to a eulogy, and they goddamn doing funerals at her concert. That's right. They doing funerals at her shit. I'm talking about because her shit is dead already. You see all them flowers? Funeral, man. She doing fucking rituals at concert. That's what they doing. All right, so would it not have been fair to at least put that man a better picture than that? If you want to call it a tribute, all right, it could have been a better picture than that. It could have been a picture of a grown man. But it's something about y'all with these fucking minors. Y'all always putting kiddie shit up. What is this kid picture of THEO about? He was a grown-ass man when he died. I heard your staff brought you this picture. But Jay-Z said, oh, my dead body. Take that shit down. And Jay-Z said, I'm going to pick the picture. And they said Jay-Z picked a black and white picture of THEO from 84. He did it on purpose, man. Because he's so insecure, he didn't want a man on his wife page, man. Little ass THEO. So I'm going to just keep showing you why this shit is over. As of now, only people support them are the people that brainwashed by their ass, all right? I'm talking about mainly, man, they got to have colleges come out, every goddamn black organization. They only want to still support their ass. Everybody that's, put it like this, people are obligated to support their ass. That's about it. All right? So other than that, nobody support their ass. People in the real world know if you get caught going to her concert, that shit embarrassing. All right, that's it. Meanwhile, I think for real, this is why Jay-Z ain't like him. Told you, man, Jay-Z don't like that shit. So I think Beyonce really wanted to post this shit, but they wouldn't let her. So I ain't gonna blame Beyonce for that weak ass picture. I'm gonna blame Jay-Z for that shit. All right, Jay-Z get blamed for everything fucked up. It was Jay-Z did it. It wasn't Beyonce. My bad. But who's to say, man? I didn't know he was being a singer. I didn't know that. Was Malcolm a threat to the industry? I don't know. But you got your proof, man. They could have used this picture, rest in peace. No, Jay-Z said no. But you see this autograph, right? So from the rich to the poor, everybody's capitalizing off his death. People are selling his autographs, his autograph pictures. Getting rich. I saw a little picture for was $55. But you know in time it's gonna go up. But the truth is too, all that shit went down because of the Cosby Show, y'all. If the Cosby Show still had its grace, it was big, these pictures would have been worth shit, minimum $1,000 stuff, real money. Because if the Cosby Show was still popping, people would have had their little Cosby Show shrine. You know what I'm saying? People do that stuff in their house. And then they would have had the real pictures to go with it. But since that shit happened, the Cosby Show stock is down. Shit, Good Times over Cosby Show right now. It is. Good Times still come on TV. This stock is down, y'all. So that's what made his autograph pictures down. But I also think one day the stock gonna go back up. I think after Bill dead, they trust me, man. Do media, they know how to do everything. Say when Bill died, right? A company buys the rights to the Cosby Show and they get that shit dirt cheap. Next thing you know, they slick rebrand that shit, write a different storyline to it, and put it back out. Next thing you know, you see the Cosby Show on every fucking app, every rerun, and they got the whole catalog. You gotta remember that Cosby Show went on for shit. At least 8 years. So you gotta look, that's 8 years of seasons, y'all. That's a lot of shit. And you gotta remember back then, they filmed a lot of episodes. So that catalog is still worth a lot of money. I think they crashed the Cosby stock, and then eventually somebody gonna buy it, and that shit gonna go all the way back up. But when it go back up, they're not gonna have to pay THEO, they're not gonna have to pay Bill. A lot of them ain't gonna get shit. They're not letting that catalog go to waste. I'm sorry to tell you that. They not. I just think, honest to God, truth, I also think the Cosby Show had to be destroyed because when everybody had to get flipped out and a lot of families had to be destroyed, I don't think they wanted no role models on TV, and I don't think they wanted nothing to because they know even an idiot, even the dumbest family on the planet could learn family structure from the Cosby Show. They knew that. You're looking at a TV show that actually taught parenting. Hey, you can be a child, you could be a teen pregnancy, you could be born, they could be teenage parents, don't know what the fuck to do right now. They can watch this show, that shit can show them something. I'm telling you, man, that's what it's about. When I've been telling you, it's about image. Every one of your images had to get destroyed. Everything you look up to. Not only that, when you look up, it ain't gonna be no good around you for the look up. You ain't gonna be able to look up to nobody good in real life or on TV. See, that was the reality created for you. Some of y'all ain't had no man in your household. Then that was when you was young. Then as you get grown your whole life, it ain't gonna be no men around you. You're gonna be around punks. Then when you go on TV, you still ain't gonna see no real man. And now, after all those years, you are the new man because you don't know what a real man is or even looks like. That's what this shit was about. Because like I said, you could be a high school dropout, had a kid right now by mistake, and you watch this Cosby Show, that shit'll teach you something about getting on that right track. This is the image Bill Cosby wanted to bring back. This is the image THEO wanted to bring back. All people wanted to do was bring balance. Nobody's trying to stop what people do. All right? If people want to be piece of shit, that's their life. If people want to be weirdos and lunatics, that's their fucking life. The whole concept is, well, if we got something to do over here, they can keep their ass over there. So it's called balance. Hey, if I don't want my child to be a weirdo, I'm going to teach my child other shit. But if it's not other shit for me to put my children onto, they got to keep indulging in what? Filth. So everybody been raised in a decade of filth. It's called what? Social media. Social media was nothing but filth. What was the main thing you saw on social media? Sex, men working out, sexual behavior, whether through gym action, free balling, whether through women splitting their ass open, sex, online activity. What else you saw online? Vanity, beauty. What else you saw? A lot of people not working a fucking job. That's one thing. You saw what else? Fighting. You saw people get mobbed, abused, dragged online. You saw people get what? Their heads blown off. Social media is what did it. All right, what else social media do? Make a lot of men like this. That's right. The same men that was laughing at everybody with pocketbooks and skirts, now they love pocketbooks and skirts. That's right. Do the home man. This happened through a process of online social engineering. You got engineered. That means you are created now. Yup. Everything socially became one with your DNA. You got engineered to be somebody different. That's what this is about. All right? So Tyrese, we don't believe you, bro. Now let me get into this part right here. Once again, I got to show you how this shit played out in real life. Real life. This shit hilarious, y'all. This court case is about wigs. All right? Hopefully a lot of y'all, no, I ain't know hopefully a lot of y'all learned. A lot of y'all were buying so many wigs from janky ass people. You spend thousands and thousands of dollars. Everybody can't do hair. They were looking at people online trying to do that shit. You're looking at a court case of a woman that bought a wig for $800. Bought a wig from a nobody. Idiot bought the hair from somebody online. They were going to them kitchen beauticians and they thought they were bad bitches, y'all. They didn't want to go to the real salon. All right. Mind you, I've been to school for all that shit. Ain't no such thing as no hair $800. That was a gimmick. That was a fucking gimmick. $500 wigs. This much for the hair. No, that was a gimmick to rob your ass, keep y'all ass broke. That's right. The plan was to keep all the women broke as fuck. So when 2025 come in, they won't have no money or no hair. $800. Guess what? The shit fucked up in 2 weeks. $800 wig. And she crying for money, y'all. Then the lady said, come to find out you lied. You said you were referred by somebody. Come to find out, she saw that lady online doing hair. Said, I want my hair like that too. That's what all the bitches did. I'm going to say it because that's what they did. I want my hair like that too. Meanwhile, they all get the same fucking hairstyle, y'all. That's what they always doing. Going to kitchen beauticians. That's right. Because this woman ain't been to school for that shit. Kitchen beautician. That's right. You mean to tell me they ain't never been to a shop, paid $500, but they was giving women $500 to $600 in their kitchen? Yep. It's a reason why they broke, y'all. This trick, $800 on a wig. It's a big joke in the whole shit, though. All right? In court. That's who sold her the wigs. No, it ain't that woman's fault. This is the biggest prank also in the whole shit. This how sorry they are now. I been knew they was sorry as fuck. They so sorry, y'all. They got to go get beauty from you know who. Women can't beautify themselves no more. Y'all didn't get for the past decade, they were going to who? Men and who else? Trans. That's how sorry women are now. See? Before it was the other way around. Then I tell you they got flipped. Before the trans and the men had to learn from the woman. Now the woman had to what? Go to the trans for beauty. Flipped. Told you, man. Told you a lot of y'all fucking sorry now. I watched it all happen. Y'all didn't know. Y'all the ones, remember ladies? Y'all the ones thought it was cute. Y'all the ones thought everything was cute and funny. Guess what? They stole y'all shit and took y'all shit and flipped it. And on top of that, y'all so stupid, it was people making more money off hair than y'all. Idiots. Fucking dumb as fuck. But y'all fucking dumb. Y'all got tricked with that beauty. What else I say? I said, yo, it's mighty funny. The trans woman looking more like woman and the straight woman looking like trans. Cardi B. I could keep naming a lot of them. No, y'all got flipped, trading places. They said, we're going to take y'all place and y'all going to be us. Stupid! Y'all supposed to be the ones doing hair. But everybody else made money off y'all with that shit. Because y'all stupid. The plan was to everybody go online and take their fucking money. 24/7 on Instagram and Facebook. 24/7. 24/7. Huh? So I tell you, I ain't knocking the rainbow community. Their ass got rich. They got rich the whole era. All the smart ones, let's say the smart ones, they got their housing. The smart ones, they got all their benefits. Then the smart ones doing hair from home. Man, they got all their money. And all their bills being covered. They were stacking all their bread. Who they stack all their bread off? Who you think they did? So guess what? If you did buy $800 wig and it messed up, guess what? That's your fault. It ain't her fault. Why? You should have known how to do your own shit. No, y'all corny now. The truth is, a lot of women had to go to the rainbow community just to look cute and look decent and feel like a damn woman. Huh? So who really controls beauty now? Told you, man. Y'all got flipped. All got flipped. Guess how sorry y'all are? The Diddy trial proved it. The rainbow community was doing y'all hair and taking y'all men. Bingo. All in the Diddy trial. They were doing y'all hair at the same time, taking y'all man. It's a reason why nobody respect y'all. I'm telling y'all what it is. That shit was in court. It was a disgrace, Craig. That shit was a disgrace. Even though the judge said, this ain't no Brazilian. But the truth in the case is, she was supposed to go back to her to let her fix it. She put coconut oil in the shit and fucked it up. So it was done. Cause why? She didn't know how to take care of hair. She didn't know about the shit. Then you had a lot of women trying to be cool. Know damn well they don't wear wigs. Know damn well they don't wear tracks, but they was trying to be cool. The reason why I laughed at the whole shit, because this shit was in California. You know what I said about California? The truth is, man, they don't know shit about doing hair like that. Unless they're in the goddamn ghetto. They don't know shit about doing hair. No, it was an online gimmick because it came out in court. She said, Your Honor, she was watching me on my social media page, but she lied and said that she was referred to me. No, so that's what she get too. Y'all know what happened to her? She was clout chasing this person online doing hair. She was clout chasing this woman, clout chasing her, meaning people also was doing that for clout. You know what they was doing? I just went to so-and-so. They was doing that. Oh, you popular? Everybody going to her? I'm going there too. I went to her too for clout. So there were people doing that. You on social media with clout, people will come see you so they get some of that clout post on their timeline. People doing that shit too. So what I'm also showing you is, look, she got what she deserved. Because you know what? She was on social media. She wanted to go to her because she was an online celebrity hairdoer. And she tried to hop on the bandwagon, but she didn't know this woman. That's another dumb thing y'all do. That's why y'all hair don't grow, stupid. I'm going to tell y'all today. Reason why y'all hair don't grow, y'all let anybody do that shit. Real smart people know you go to the same person. No reason why y'all hair don't grow, always chasing every fucking style. That's why. You're supposed to go to the same person no matter what hairstyle you get. Because they know your scalp, they know your texture, they know everything about your shit. No, you go to anybody online. So you're looking at a result of kitchen beauticians. The shit played out. Please just get a fucking ponytail. That's my opinion. Get some cornrows, do something. You were paying money, getting people rich. Guess what? All the kitchen beauticians put all that money in their bank account. They stack that shit. All their furniture paid for, everything in their house straight. Thanks to y'all. That's what happened, y'all. So now it's a reason why a lot of women walking around with ponytails. It's a reason. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just that y'all won't accept the fact y'all spent car money on bundles and wigs. Yup. So now you learned, right? $800 for hair. Now guess what? Family. What is that important? $800 for hair. This is also what I was proving to women. Let's check it out. Prove to everybody. You're going to see women don't wear gold no more. They don't got no fucking gold on their neck. Nowhere. But they were paying for hair. They were getting finesse, y'all. A woman will pay $800 for hair, but have a cheap-ass pocketbook. See that? They'll pay $800 for hair, but they were wearing cheap-ass outfits, cheap-ass shoes, y'all. Real talk. They were buying hair, but they got nothing to show for the money they spent. So I'm just showing you the word. See, you backwards. Back in the day, a woman have a neck full of chains and a goddamn ponytail. You know what I'm saying? You're backwards, guys. That's what happened. So even if you spent the money on some shit, you fall on hard times, you got something to pawn. You can't pawn that hair. You can't sell that shit neither. That's called wasted money, y'all. Now, if you buy a real wig from the store, that's different. A professional shit for $1,000, that's different. That shit gonna last you for years. No. Kitchen beautician. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. Tell Tyrese to stop it. He was in a room with the Punisher too. He just ain't gonna say nothing. Tyrese was a willing participant. He ain't have to get knocked out. See the baby on his face? All right, then. Diddy's in the goddamn truck. Diddy's in that van right there. All right, that's it. This is the truth. Whether you believe it or not, whether you know, here's what everybody think about Diddy and Jay-Z. All right, Beyonce, all of them. They look at all of them as the same. This how the world looks at them. So I'm just going to show y'all, and we out. Also, I showed y'all the AI takeover. I'm not subscribed to this. This when all the black, look, I ain't going to say the hour at a time, but when all of the black content creators come on, that's when all these fake pages go live. Yup. Actually, throughout the whole day. Yes. These are all fake channels, y'all. 300 views a day. These are all AI channels. On my timeline, and I check both of them, I'm not subscribed to them. So I got all this shit on my timeline. I'm not subscribed to everybody else. But this is what stopped me from seeing
everybody else I'm subscribed to. That's how it works. So the same thing happening to y'all. You might be subscribed to me. You're going to see everything else but the content because it's a takeover. It's a crashing of BET. Just letting y'all know. Also, say your prayers because a lot of people have been passing away. We talking about Malcolm drowning in Costa Rica. People drowning right here in America, y'all. The Ohio River over flooded, y'all. Straight up. But what you're not really seeing in this has forced people from their home. Anywhere that flood hit is condemned. That's what y'all not getting. Meaning, yo, look, y'all, you got to move. House, apartment, everybody has to leave. That is the key to this. Another key to this, that is law enforcement on those rafts. These cities are condemned. So when I tell you these numbers are dropping, people getting wiped out, it's the truth. These cities are shut down. Once the water's at a certain level, above what? Power circuits in your house. Once the water's over generators, everything is destroyed, y'all. It's going to leave mold. Everything is closed. Keyword. Ohio River flooding forced people from their homes. And guess what? They're not coming back no time soon. If you live in an apartment, you don't got no insurance. You're homeless now. This is what I was telling you. When we had these conversations, I said, yo, the way America's set up, any day something happens to somebody next. People getting flooded out, y'all. If you can't swim, you're going to drown. If you're in a wheelchair, what you going to do? If you're a senior by yourself, what are you going to do? Don't forget, power out. Power's out. Flood. Power out, y'all. What you going to do? Your phone, whatever juice you got left, that's it. If it don't get messed up. But then again, the question is, how you going to walk through that water with your phone? What if you got to swim? What if you get too deep? How you going to make it? This is a reality, y'all. And you left the house with your phone and charger. You ain't going to charge it up. All the power dead. Then after the flood, they got to really cut off all the power because electrical shit. This is how whole cities get wiped out. Now it's set up where you're going to get wiped out, but if you're good, you'll be back. What you're watching is Hurricane Katrina in Ohio, but this shit been happening in many states. It just ain't been no cameras and names. It's also happening in you're going to see this shit happens in a lot of cities that are majorly drug infested, poverty, sex trafficking. That's Ohio. That's Ohio. This is also flushing out migrants, flushing out criminals. Because remember, these events stayed around us. Once you get rounded up, now you prove your identity, you good. But everybody that's on the run, got them. Everybody that's a migrant, got them. What else? You might have had a lot of drugs stored up. It's going to be hard to move those drugs with that flood. Your drugs might get flooded out. So now I'm giving you all the clues how cities are being wiped out. This is one right here. This is a city locked down, shut down. Everybody rounded up. Flooding forced people from their home. So I'm just letting you know, you got from now this shit going on, hurricane season, tornado season. We got snowstorm season. They're already saying this winter is going to be hectic. So just pay attention, y'all. This the real shit. People disappearing. So people going to jail, passing away, getting flooded out, getting their home. It's so much shit happening. Meanwhile, people talking about strike. Quit your job. Strike. See, people rather go on strike, but ain't nobody going to go help them. See that? Ain't nobody going to say, let's go to Ohio with some water. Hey, we got trucks going through every state, stopping at the truck stops, stopping at the greeting centers. Anybody want to get on this ride to help these people? Let's go. You ain't going to see that. You get it? This is your proof. In this country, you on your own, y'all. So why do you follow people? Why do you believe what everybody say? Why are you so wrapped up in other people? When in this world, you're only by yourself. It's the proof. It's going to stay being proven. That's this country, y'all. People going to talk. But what you going to do when you in that situation and you ain't got no family? So it go both ways. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. Once again, rest in peace, Malcolm. All right? Screw all of y'all. All right? All you clout chasers. See that? The old man. He wants to control the game till it's all over, y'all. That's it. He don't want you to have no fun. They want to control this shit. But when Diddy see him, we know what Diddy gonna do. Diddy gonna jam that Ciroc bottle up his ass. That's right. That's right. So everybody had nothing to say about Diddy, but everybody got something to say about Jamal, because dead men don't talk. And dead men get your clout. See that? Black entertainment. Don't worry, y'all all gonna be next. Y'all all gonna be resting in peace. All right? That's right. We out. Good to see all of y'all. What's up, Lorraine? What's up, new mom? Faith? I'll be closing out. Y'all start pouring through it. Shout out to all the members and moderators. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in, leave comments, all of that. Like, whether you agree or disagree, it's okay. That's the last thing people got to learn. You don't got to agree. You don't got to be like everybody else. But at the same time, you just got to learn how to respect people, man. Them days of arguing, bickering, all that, trying to prove your point, fuck your point. All right? Fuck all that shit you talking about. Hey, you can say the same to me. I don't care. That's life. It's just about opinions, y'all. So the truth is the truth and opinions are opinions. Either way, you shouldn't be getting mad. What's up, Leonard? That's life. I'm telling people, because you better learn how to move in this new world. You're going to be finished.